Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Veronica Castillo and you crochet with Llama Bee. So today, real quick, let me show you the materials, but also this is the bag we are going to crochet today together. You see different colors, the yarn right there, but this is the one we are going to create it, and super easy, very simple, and you don't need no sew it and anything. It's just, crochet this part and you're gonna see by step what is the next. Super easy and so quick to crochet. So real quick, the colors, this is the options, the colors. This one right here is cotton, 100% cotton. This one is mainstay yarn. This is from Walmart, but also you can use acrylic, the one that you already see in the bag. So we're gonna use pink and blue. So we're going to create a beautiful bag for the little girl. You're gonna need a yarn needle, a pair of scissors, and the hooks number 5. That's what we're gonna use. Now you can use this number 5 or 4.5. Now it is depends how is your tension. If your tension is so loose or so tight, that is so loose, well, get it a size of hook less. But if your tension is so tight, get a number 5 or 5.5. Depends how feel you comfortable. And also you're gonna need one of these back right here. These ones you can find in Hobby Lobby, really nice price. And you're gonna need a glue and also and a hot glue gun. So that's what you're gonna need. Like I said, you're not gonna need no sewing. You don't have to do nothing like that. Also these bags you can find on Dollar Tree. Sometimes Dollar Tree have these bags. I find in color black, and I think I find one of these in this color, but I'm not sure. I have to check it on my but it look like so nice. So this one is so really nice. Like I said, you don't need no sewing. So let's go to the next step and let's start it. Get your get your hooks, get your tools, and let's go have fun, everyone. So we are going to start like we're gonna do a granny square. I'm using 4.5 because my tension is so really loose, and so like I said, you can try, and we're gonna measure the size and everything, and so you're gonna measure how many rounds that you're gonna do with the granny stitch. So I'm going to start with the granny square. 1, 2, 3 change, and I did an imaginary ring. Wrap the yarn. If you know how you do it, the granny stitch, well, just keep this part and go to the next one. So there's 3 doubles together like this. Let me get it more closer. All right, now I'm going to chain 1. I'm not going to chain 2, but I'm going to chain 1, wrap the yarn, go back to and say to the next, not the next, and the same hole, and you're going to do 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles, right? Just like that. Now chain 1, wrap the yarn, and go back in here in a hole right here, and we're going to do 3 more double crochet. This is super easy, very simple. And 3, wrap the yarn, chain 1, I'm sorry, chain 1, wrap the yarn, and do 1, 2, and 3, right? So 1 more, we have 2 and 3. Now chain 1 right here, and remember the 3 chains that we did, and the number 3 we are going to right here, that's the number 3, and we're going to do a slip stitch just like that, and pull close the measure ring. Now right here, okay, I'm gonna pull back my hook, bring the yarn just like that, Let me try to make it more closer. That's the way I do the granny squares. So go back in here. Okay. Okay. And we are going to grab and pull like that. And so we have 2, 1, 2, right there. Right here, you can continue if you want to. You don't want to change the color, you can. So, but you can continue. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to change the color. I'm going to add the color. And there's going to be this color pink, like a rose pink. And this is going to be super easy. So you're going to have your hook inside the yarn. You're going to put it in a 1, 2, and 3 right here. This one, okay? And let me try and make sure. Oops. Bring all this through right here, just like that. Okay. And chain 1 and pull it this so they can be close, not too hard. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So now we left some extra, so that way we're gonna hide, when we get it done, the square. Wrap the yarn, go back in here again, and we're going to do 1 double. The 3 chains is come with 1 double. Wrap the yarn, and 3. And here between this and to go to the next, we're not going to do a change. Wrap the yarn, count 1, 2, 3. And right here, we're going to do 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles. Chain 1, wrap the yarn, and go to the same. We're going to do 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3. Right? We have our first corner right here, completely done. Wrap the yarn, count 1, 2, 3, and right here, you're going to do first 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, wrap the yarn, and do 3 more. Okay. It's 1, 2, and 3. Right? We have all second corner completely done. Wrap the yarn. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1. Always in the corner, remember, always in the corner, you have to do 3 doubles, 1 chain, 3 doubles. That's the way I do. Go to the next, just continue. I'm not going to chain anything, okay? Only the 1 chain is between in the corner, the 3. That's the way only you do change. 1 chain. And it's 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. Wrap the yarn. Remember, we did 3 right here. We're going to do all the next 3. 1. Okay, let me try and do something. There we go. 1. Okay, let me try to get this one. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Let me try it. This one right here. There you go. Right here, chain 1. And before you go, we are going to change the color. So I'm not going to cut it because I will continue. Remember, I'm not cutting the blue, right? You never see me cutting anything. So what we're going to do is like this. We're going to grab the color blue and we're going to count 1, 2, and 3. And the third, let me try it. There you go. And we are going to wrap the yarn. and pull it through on this. But before that, let's go past the pink and the back, because the pink and the back, it goes still, the pink, it has to be still in the back, so that way you can crochet with the next color, right? Okay, now you can cut it, the yarn, if you want to, and change and add it to like that, so it is more easy for you. And I'm gonna put all two right here. Okay, pull it not too hard, and now we're going to do 1, 2, 3 change, wrap the yarn, and right here in the hole we are going to do 2 more doubles. 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna be continue. Okay, continue, no change. Go to the next right here in the middle, right here between the two corners. Okay, just like that. 1, 2, and 3. Right, wrap the yarn and going up the next corner, we're gonna do 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. And here, chain 1, wrap the yarn. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we are going to continue, keep going the same way what we're doing now. You change the color, don't cut don't cut it the yarn, and keep going, change the color and keep going. Okay, so like I mentioned, you go keep going. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to repeat this. We have right now 1, 2, and 3. We're going to repeat 2 more, and we are going to put it in the top the our bag and see how big it is, because we're going to left this part right here, and we're going to do a single on this part right here, and you're going to see the next step. So keep going, and the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the number 5, number 6, you stop. Now depends, let me tell you, depend, because acrylic sometimes is a little bit more thick the cotton. Okay, so let's go to a number 5 and see how big it is. So I just get it done on the granny squares. So I finished this one in cotton, and now I going to show you how they look. This is a cotton. So we are now going to put it close like this. Okay, I'm just going to leave it a space, because remember the pattern, we are going to do a couple more stitches in here. So just make sure just in the middle, something like this, either way, that way, anyway, whatever is color, whatever colors you use. So let me show you. So I want you can see in cotton the difference, you know and I finish in acrylic. So acrylic is kind of cover the whole thing, but not really. We still have a space, so we can do the other stitch around, right? So I'm gonna be put it right here. I'm gonna close it right here. Okay, so but try and make sure when you're working on, just get your back, are you using this one? If you're not, well, just keep going what I'm doing. So now right here, what we're gonna do is you decide what colors you want to go to the next, because now we're gonna be working back and forth, just like that, back and forth, the granny stitch. And now we're gonna be working on go to the back on the bag and get it to right here, and also get into this side. And we're gonna make sure how many rows or rounds we're gonna do for completely this bag. So we'll be cut the pink color because I'm not gonna use the pink color at the moment. And but before I close right here, I going to, so you'll see I not even cutting my yarn. I just go up and hide it. You know, that's the look in the back. Don't worry how the look in the back because this one is gonna be, you know, on the side. But now if you are going to put a fabric, it's so the same thing. But if you are not, well, you had to, you know, hide the yarn and cut it if you've been cutting the yarn. I'm not, I'm just, you know, I've just been working just like that. And you know, so that is okay. So I did 3 change. So now in here what we're going to do is we are going to do 1 double and 2 doubles. So count with the 3 change is count 1 double. So we had 3. I'm not chain between to the next stitch, okay, to the next granny stitch. So I wrap my yarn, go to the next, and I'm just going to continue to do my other 3 double crochet in each space. So just like that. Now I will show you, let me get finish this, and I will show you in case you are going to change the colors, you know, the way I did with the acrylic. And acrylic I change the color, so I put a pink and the blue. So but in this one I'm going to continue just doing just like this, you know, working on the on this and this color. What is kind of color like, what, like kind of like a green something, soft green or blue, whatever colors is this. I don't remember what it is. So and here in the last one we are going to do 3 doubles, 1 2 and 3. Now I'm gonna do 1 2 and 3, okay, and I'm going to turn my work just like that, and I'm going to the next. I did only 3, okay, not 4, I did 3. So and I will continue, okay, just like that. Don't worry about this part right here, you know, because this we're going to cover all these sides right here. So but let me show you on the acrylic. On the acrylic, like I said, I was changing the colors. So this is how much I've been working. Like I said, don't worry if this look more bigger in this size or whatever, that's totally fine. So this is the front. You can see this is the front and this is the back. So I was just go that way, change the colors. But because if you want to only one color, the one around the pink and the blue, well, you have to cut it in, you know, the yarn. But I decided to do it 2 pinks, 2 colors, 2 pinks, I mean 2 blues, 2 pinks, 2 blues, just like that. So so this is exactly the size that I needed for the bag, and just something like that, you know. So let's go count. I did let me see, I did 29 total to start to here, right here. Count this one because this one is the first, you know. So this is the blue, this is the last round that I did with the granny square. So 29 I did. Like I said, depends how this big is yours, you know, how big do you want, you know, how long do you want, just accept to you straight. So we're going to do chain 1 and 2, okay. I'm going to chain 2 because if I do 3, it's gonna be like a little bubble on the side, more bigger in it, and really I don't like it. So and I'm going to do 3 right here, and I'm going to do 3 another one. So continue just like that. This is more easy and fun and quick project. And after this, you know, that is the way I do my I do these bags. So just continue to doing your to doubles crochet, and you know, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I finished. So I did 31. Remember, cotton is a little bit more small than acrylic. So yeah, so let's go now. What we're gonna do is make sure when we crochet around the half double or the single, here's like I said, depends how is the space, how much space that you have. You know, it can be a single crochet or it can be a half double crochet. So I'm not gonna put it close to right here, you know, because I like to get the border, see the border in this part right here. So I will show you in acrylic. Remember, in acrylic, even I using the same size of hook, the stitch is still coming more bigger because it's acrylic. So you can see this bigger different size, you know, on each bag. So I mean on the back, this side and this side. So on this one, what I'm gonna do, let me put this one more down. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. Leave a space right here. Okay, I'm say leaving the space here, so even you can do a single crochet or a half double crochet. Okay, so because when you glue it, if you don't want to glue it, if you want to just leave it like that and you want to sew it, this is up to you. But I prefer leaving just something like this, and also on this side right here, even because we're gonna be crochet all around this project, you know, so don't stretch and don't, just make sure it's exactly the point it is. Now when we get in and the point right here, you know, when we crochet this part right here, we are going to coming to this way to here, right, and start crochet or around right here, this part right here, and coming on this and to this side and just like that. But I will show you what we're gonna do. Okay, so because we're gonna make sure this right here is stay inside when we crochet. Now you can, this is what you can do. Okay, I'm just gonna give you, if you don't want to do, you don't want to do it this way, what you can do first is working all around half double or a single crochet, depends whatever you want to do it. Okay, you can do it any two options, you know, single or a half double, depends how much space that you have in here. So you know, you can crochet all to the around, and after that you can sew it. That is one this is one option we can do, you know, you can do. So let me show you about the an acrylic. Okay, sorry, I start hear my dog barking. Okay, so this is the acrylic. You know, remember on this one we did less less the granny stitch, right? But the other ones I did a little bit more. So did I mention how many I did? Yes, I did. So this is how much I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna do I want to do half double. I'm been working already and I have to, you can see that, right? So, and I try now. What did I start is because I want the pink color around this part right here, because remember it was blue. So now I had to cut the yarn and start in here, this size or this size, whatever size that you want to start it. The point is, what if you want to get something, just something like that. So I don't have a lot of yarn in color blue, so I'm gonna be working with this less yarn, and excuse me, and so now in here I'm gonna do half double like I've been doing. So I click my my crochet project, you know, and see, then when I just try and see, and it's look like right, so you can see it's just in a, you know, working in a half double crochet. So so that's what we can do. This is what we're gonna do on the same even acrylic or cotton. So we're just going to work one in here, you know, and it can be a single, it can be a half double, just like that. That's what I'm doing. One in here between, you know, when you start the first the first so you can start the change. I mean the change, not the change, but the to going to start to the granny stitch, right? So you're going to wrap the yarn and go to the next one right here. Either way, sometimes you see a bigger space, you can put one in the middle, you know, like I did this part right here, right? So it's not, you know, I don't want you put it a lot because if it's not, they gonna be like something like this, you know, so much. So let me just show you how they look. Now, in the corner, this is what that I did. I did a half double. In the corner, I did half double, one chain, half double, and go to the next, and I did half double. And so it's okay that it could turn like this because we are going to sew it, you know, even with the same size, with the same hook or a yarn needle. It is okay because this one is going to be sewed and it's going to be a stay like this. I want the look like so really like the corner, something like that. So, yeah. So wrap the yarn and go to the next right here in the middle. Okay, that's what you're going to do all around. Wrap the yarn, okay, and go right here. This going to be the same thing is on the cotton. This is nothing different, okay? This could be the same thing. See right here? So in the middle, one in the middle, and one when you start, when you're gonna start for the other 3 chains or 2 chains, you know. And cover, we're going to start cover the yarn that I did when I was trying to change the colors, you know. So and I will show you in the corner what did I did on the other side when I start the project. Let's start right here and one in here, half double, and again half double, and again half double, okay, and one here, half double, okay. Now in here, right here, this one, we're gonna do half double, one change, wrap the yarn in the same. I'm gonna do my other half double, and I'm gonna be start working in this part right here. Not in here, we're gonna be working right here, okay. And now you're gonna see this gonna be the next right here. Now in this one, this part right here, that's gonna be more easy because you're gonna put one in here, one in here, one in the middle, you know. It's just more easy. So you see that? So there's not like, you know, when you put it, sometimes it's a little hard. Now I'm not recommending to do it like simple. You can see how you see how they look what I'm doing right now. If you're doing like this, you can still do it, but it's not gonna be look like so nice because look at the difference, right? So we just want to look so nice, our work. So but either way, you can do what is the easy way for you, whatever it is, you know, whatever you crochet, you know, the way you crochet, you know, and you think that's the best for you, well, just do it that way, right? Everybody have different ways to crochet, different technique to crochet, and that's amazing and that's good, you know. So that's the way I do this kind of bags. Okay, so right here in the corner we're going to repeat the same thing, so keep going. Let me try and oops, Let's see. So let's keep going all to around, okay, and we gonna be finished right here. Okay, so I finished my part of the bag, and this is how they look. I changed the colors to here, to the blue, to pink, and stuff like that. So I'm not worried about this because this one is gonna be inside. But if you want to put it like a little glue or something or hide it, this is up to you. I'm not gonna doing that. So we're gonna have our canvas bag. So this is what we're gonna do. Kind of get it done with the acrylic, but I will show you when I show you what is going to be the next step, okay, on this one. So you're going to put your bag like this, okay, something like that, okay, and this one, see, it's not, okay, something like that, okay, and whatever size you're going to start it, you know, but I'm going to put some clipped like this, okay. So when you sew it this size, so that size, your project is staying on one side, you know, one way. So we're going to start, we're going to use in the same size of hook, and I'm going to use my pink yarn. So whatever it is, this part right here, this is what we're going to do, okay. Not forces, not stretch too much, you know, but so 1, 2, let's see. Here's my hook. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, and here. Oops. Just right here. Okay. So that's the way we're going to start. Just put your yarn in there. What I'm gonna do, I'm just going to tie, and later I'm gonna be hide it with a yarn needle. Why I'm gonna hide it now? Because we are going to work a slip stitch on this part right here. So I'll go back again on my hook, with my hook on my project. This is what I did. So I count 1, I put my hook in here, okay, and I count 1, 2, and the next one 3, so that way, you know, there's the same way. So now I'm going to, I just tie my yarn. So now I'm going to bring the yarn right here, and I'm going to do 1 change, okay. Now here, be careful, because it can be sometimes there's gonna be some extra. Just be careful with that, you know. Oops, sorry. So if you want to put in another clip or something, hold your work, just put it in here. So right here, now I go be back into the next stitch, and make sure I'm going to the next stitch, and bring the yarn and pull it through, just like that. Now you can do it on the blue or whatever color you like, okay. Go back again, but if you're using blue, I'll say because I've been using blue, and back like this. Don't stretch, don't force so much your work, you know. Try and make it a little loose, just like that, and bring the yarn and something like that. You see that? Now in here, I'm not gonna put in another kind of colors because right here it's okay, you know. So, and go to the next, and go to the next, and to the next one, just like that, okay. Now in here, right here on the corner, you see, remember that we did that the two singles, one single, one chain, and one single. And the chain, we are going to introduce our crochet hook just like that. Make sure it's not too really tight, but something like, you know. And go to the next, and just like that. Okay. Okay. Make sure when you close it, it's not too, you know, we still gonna have space, so don't worry about it. And because we're going to glue it this part right, I'm gonna glue it this part right here, and just like that. And get the two, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the other side. Okay, 1, 2. Don't try and skip not any stitch. Okay, so the same thing we did this size right here. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to the other side. When you get it done this part right here, you're gonna cut the yarn and finish and hide the extra yarn that you have left on this side right here. So, and just something like that. There you go. So when you glue it, when we glue it, there's gonna be this part right here, or just right here. So so this is so really simple. I'm gonna be finished, and I'm gonna be coming back in here. I'm gonna do the same thing, but before I go to the get it done, let me show you the acrylic. Okay, so here's the acrylic one. This is I'm trying working out. If you're doing an acrylic and not in cotton, but you've been doing an acrylic, I did the same thing like the in cotton that I just showed you, finish, and I had this extra, I had to hide it, and the same thing like this. But in this part right here, because I have a little more space, I started in here. Okay, so you see they have a little bit more open. That's totally fine. So I'm just start doing a single crochet, right? A single crochet, and let me show you what we're gonna do next. Now this is like I said, because I like to show you in two different ways in acrylic, because honestly the back that I did is an acrylic, you know. So so I just like, you know what, just let me show you on both, you know, let me show you in the tutorial, you know, in the video, the two different ways. So right here I'm almost at the end. Okay, and I'm gonna be doing one more in here. Okay, and I go back and here. So now don't stretch your words so much or a lot, you know, because it ain't gonna be, you know, something like so hide the stuff. But that's okay, because this part right here, when you glue it, you're gonna glue this part like this. So now make sure when you open it and close, you know, they close and open really nice, and something like that. Now I'm gonna be crochet this part right here, you know, but like I said, with the glue, I'm gonna be glue a little bit in here and a little bit in here. But you know, like I said, I just want to show you what I'm doing on this one, and it's just gonna be a single crochet. And now on the cotton, I'm not gonna do in this part right here, because the way it's finished, it is not more space to do this single, but this one is just only for the acrylic. So I mean, it's not making a point to do 2 videos with the, you know, because it's just one video. You can do it in acrylic or cotton, either way. So Okay, almost getting done. So here, because I'm not trying to get so tight my work, and also not too loose, because you know we don't want that. You know, I thought the yarn that I've been using, you know, the yarn I've been using, it kind of like, I don't want to have enough. So I'm right here, and I'm just going to where I start and finish and cut it. And I'm going to be hide this one before we're going to glue it. See? And so there's going to be kind of like a close, but it's not closed because, you know, here's going to be right here, the zipper right here. And when you glue it, there's not going to be closed. You're going to see kind of this part, something like that. So let me get it done with the cotton, and I will show you how they look. Okay, so I finished. So now I had to have my the glue gun ready to use. So this is what this look like in cotton already. Just it's done. Now in here, you don't want to glue it, but you want to sew it. This is up to you. You can do it, you know. So inside, I just hide the extra yarn. Just put it inside, and this is how they look in the back and the front. So and now we are going to glue. Now in here, there's gonna be glue in this part right here, the half double. So well, in the acrylic, you know, it was just only on the single. I mean, not the single, the half double too, you know, and press. Now just be careful, don't put so much glue. This is not, it's gonna be go. There you go. Just something like that, and let it dry. And we're done. That's just it. This is pretty much on the bag. In both bags, you can see when it looks so bigger, because this is acrylic and this is cotton. So excuse me. So and you know, like I show you, this bag right here, it was from Dollar Tree. This one right here is Hobby Lobby, but then for me, that's perfect, working the same thing. So really nice, you know. I'll find this one in Dollar Tree. So yeah, so hopefully you like this video, everyone, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave your comment, and see you in the next video. Have a wonderful and beautiful and amazing yarn day.